There are 5 attackers in Rainbow Six Siege that I believe people are playing wrong, or at least not to their full effectiveness. Today I'm going to be showing you how you should be playing them, the common mistakes that a lot of people do make with them, and just in general how to become better at these 5 operators. Now the very first attacker that I think we are all playing wrong is Kali. Now the reason I believe this is because most people, what they do is they get some kind of long angle, they sit really far back and they take advantage of this really long scope, and to be honest they just try using the sniper way too much. Instead what you should be doing is using it as a tool. For example, there's a new strat that I've been running quite often. It's actually been working quite well for me as more of a rushing operator, and all you got to do is walk in, and the sound of the Kali sniper shot masks the destruction of a barricade, and you can immediately continue pushing in with your SMG up, ready to take any gunfights. Now because the barricade makes such a loud noise and the Kali sniper shot makes such a loud noise, once you rush in and actually take a different angle, anyone playing around this side of the map will probably hear that and think you're still going to be on this window when they don't know you've already pushed in. You can really use this to your advantage and take people out without actually them expecting you already being this deep into the map so early on. You can take this one step further as well by just masking any noise. For example, if you ever do a vault, you should shoot your Kali sniper rifle as you hit the floor, because anyone playing in this side of the map will hear you drop and then immediately know your exact location. But if you mask it with a sniper shot, yes, they hear you shoot, they know you're here somewhere, but they don't have the information of you dropping. With that being said, I don't think there is anything else for Kali. Give this new kind of playstyle for her a go. It is really fun, but don't forget she's also a great alternative for when Thatcher is banned, so bring her for that as well. Now the next operator I think we've all been playing wrong is Thermite, because the main way we all play Thermite is obviously for when we have a main exterior wall breach, and when we do have Thermite for that role, yes, he can be absolutely probably the best hard breacher for this specifically. Now the way I think we've actually not been utilizing Thermite this entire time and actually playing him wrong is by not utilizing the full radius of his explosives. For example, let's just say that both of these walls are reinforced. They're electrified, you can't get the electrification off. Say you had a Thatcher or whatever, he's either dead or banned, and you have no way of getting this off. Now what you can do is come here, go down onto the floor, go back a little bit so it doesn't get immediately destroyed by the electrified wall, and when you detonate this, it will open up basically like a Maverick foothole, and if anyone's playing here and it's a bandit, you'll be able to shoot the bandit battery right there, and if you're on this side as the Thermite, you'll then be able to open it up without the need for anyone to actually help you get the wall open. You can do it all by yourself. As you can see, this is a big enough hole to just walk onto site and take advantage of it fully. Now you can take this one step further as well with hatches. Again, pretend that this is reinforced, it's got a Kaid electric claw on it and you cannot get it clear. All you need to do is put it on a soft wall or floor next to it, and as you guys can see, when this explodes, even if this is reinforced, it will actually open it up. Now you can also use this blast radius to get reinforced electrified walls from a soft wall perpendicular to it. So again, pretend this is reinforced and electrified. All you need to do is find a perpendicular soft wall, come over here, place your Thermite gadget on it, and when you detonate it, the blast radius of it will also open up a lot of the electrified wall as well. In fact, it's almost the exact same size as Thermite's regular blast. Now this specific example on Theme Park is definitely one of the best, because when they have this bomb site, they will always reinforce and usually electrify this wall, so it makes it really easy to gain access and open up this entire area of the map. Now the next operator that I think we've all been playing wrong is actually Ace, and the reason for that is because a lot of people throw down their Ace charges like this. Well, they throw one on the left side, throw one on the right side, look in, and go like this. Now the problem with just doing that is that it makes only a vaultable hole, and when you vault through anything in Rainbow Six Siege, one, it makes a lot of noise, so when the enemies hear you jumping through, they're gonna know that you're jumping and they will just swing you as you're jumping and you won't be able to fight back. Now what you should be doing instead is, again, pretend that these are reinforced. What you should be doing is throwing them at the top and bottom of a wall And then what this will do is it will actually break all of the reinforcement off of this wall, leaving it completely soft, meaning you can get like an ace charge on here or a breach charge or something along those lines and just open the whole wall up. And this is closer to the kind of radius that a thermite would get. Now obviously one disclaimer is that you do have to be careful of the feet holes. If you go up to here and try and place a breach charge on here, you can get your feet shot. Or what you could also do is throw it kind of like this, where you throw on about head height, that will go down and break another area here. And what you can do is you can throw another one right here and it will go down, and then what that will do is it will make a fully walkable hole. This one is probably the easier way to do it, but obviously you've got to get the electrification off the wall. Also, another tip for anyone playing ace, you should never use your ace charges to get reinforced hatches. If it is a soft hatch, it will open in just one ace charge, but if it's reinforced, you will have to use two to get it open. Now someone very similar to ace is actually Hibana. Now the same trick that I just applied to you guys is also capable on Hibana. So all you need to do, swap your X-Kairos pellets to 4. Again, line it up with the top of the reinforcement, and again do it at the bottom, and then when you detonate that, it will again make the entire reinforced wall soft. Once it is obviously soft, you can even play with a shotgun and open it up yourself just like this. And then as you can see, you'll be able to just walk onto site. Now this is really helpful in this day and age because with the new ban system, a lot of people are just target banning Thermite just because it's an easy operator to ban, and that is a very round changing operator. So knowing how to open up reinforced walls the best way possible with every single hard breacher in the game is amazing. Now unlike ace, Hibana is actually really good at getting hatches. Specifically, it only takes 4 pellets to destroy a hatch. So again, if you're ever planning on getting a hatch as a Hibana, don't use 6, only use 4. Save those other X-Kairos for other areas of the map. But if you ever find yourself with an electrified reinforced hatch, there's actually a trick that you can do if the floor next to it is soft. All you have to do is actually line up your X-Kairos pellets kind of like this, where they're kind of on the corner. Come to the corner opposite as well, kind of line it up because it will be difficult, specifically on this one here. But these also, kind of similar to the thermite trick, have a little blast radius. So if you blow this up, even if the hatch there is reinforced, it will still destroy it as if all 4 of those pellets were actually on the hatch. Now again, this could be really useful if they have a Kaid and they've electrified it and you have no other way of getting rid of that electrification and you can't get the hatch open. That will just easily save you being able to do it, especially if Thermite's banned. But again, if Thermite's banned, you can probably just put one right here and it will get the hatch anyway. Now the next operator I think we've all been playing wrong for some time is Fuze. Now if you're someone who places Fuze cluster mines just like this, going straight onto objective expecting to get some kills, that is probably the worst way to play him and a waste of utility. Instead, what you should be doing is scoping out where the utility is and actually using Fuze's cluster mine to clear as much utility off of key areas of the map as possible. For example, let's just say they had some bandit batteries here, they could have maybe a Wamai or a Jaeger ADS up here, anything like that. All we would need to do is come here as a Fuze and find a soft floor just like this part here, which as you can see is right above where we want to be clearing all that utility, and you should be placing your Fuze mine just like I am here. Now when you place a Fuze mine, it goes from left to right. So when you place that and you do that just like I have there, as you can see, it cleared all the utility basically from this wall all the way over to the main breach. So any utility across this whole line here would have been completely cleared. Now another thing you should be taking full advantage of as Fuze is pre-placed cluster mines just like this. If you place a cluster mine right there, what this then allows you to do is continue with your push, and you should know exactly where you've placed it and when to detonate it. So for example, we can push down through blue here, and once we push up to around this area, if we detonated that Fuze cluster mine, this whole area would be under hot contention. Anyone playing in this area would have to move, but not only would they have to move, now again, the sound itself will also just be able to mask you being able to push up through blue hallway, over across tarps and into wine cellar. And anyone playing in wine cellar who should be watching these 2 angles here, maybe will turn around and just make sure that they are actually safe from behind. in which case you should be taking full advantage of them from this position here and getting some free kills. You can also do this for post-plant situations as well. So you did plant the diffuser here and then you pushed up and managed to get out of the objective. What you could do is again just place a fuse mine above that location, come back down to a place where you can actually help watch it like this, and if you ever find yourself with 10 seconds left on the clock and you're in a really low health situation and you don't want to challenge someone, you can just back off, listen for the sound cues, and if you start hearing them defuse, you can just detonate it, swing them, maybe then you'll get another free kill. Thank you guys for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.